Welcome back to another episode of What Now Garage. It's going to be a short clip this time. Like I said, we're going to be doing a car show Sunday, so that's going to be the major video. But what we did today was a little bit of painting. So we did under the engine right now with some of that green and bought some more black to kind of touch up on some of that stuff. But I'm going to bring y'all in there and show y'all the finished product when we're finished. I did a little step-by-step deal the way I did it, and hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And I appreciate everybody who's watching. I think I saw we're up to about 160 something views on the last video, which I want to thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all subscribe. I'm gonna try to get some more mechanical things going on. I did get the fender for the Mustang. I'm gonna work on the hood, but now let's get into it and start on the 52 Plymouth. Alright, so we got the 52 running right now. Just fired it up. Started up on the first try. I changed the carburetor out on it. The Chevy carburetor I had on it was actually flooding. I don't know what was wrong with it. I actually took it apart, checked the floats and everything like that. And it was just flooding. So I put the original back on it, which was leaking before. I tightened up a few screws on it. It actually stopped leaking. It actually fired up on the first try. So when I shortened the fuel hose, the carburetor off, it got fuel all over the paint, which messed it up. So I touched it up. Now I'm going to touch up some more of that green today. Put some pinstriping on the air filtering housing is. We'll put the pinstriping, the green pinstriping on it. And then I'm going to show y'all the parts we got in for the Mustang. And we decided not order the hood. Order the hood and the fender. Didn't matter who you ordered it from. The shipping costs more than the actual parts. So I couldn't see spending $1,000 on a hood and a fender to be shipped. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to end up fixing the hood. I did order the fender. The fender actually was cheaper. I think I got it from Summit Racing. So once we get this 52 finished for the car show on Sunday, we'll go ahead and jump on this Mustang. Looks good. Like I said, I went back with the original carburetor that came with the car. It's still a one barrel. As you see, I shortened this fuel hose. Fuel hose actually went all the way up to here and came back around. So I just shortened it up, wrapped it. I don't want to keep it from getting vapor locked. Actually had to take the vacuum advance, run it back behind carburetor, which for the Chevy I had it run to the front. Other than that, like I said, she fires up on the first try. Can't ask for more than that. So I'm gonna get the gun set up so we can get this sprayed. So I ditched the idea of pinstripe. I'm just gonna paint this top piece green. I think it'll be a little too much if I put all that in there, but I'm gonna show y'all what I got. I know I got everything in the shop right now, but I ordered this off Amazon from Airsick stenciling, and it's pretty cool. You see I already got some black paint on this one, but all you do is literally, you can either place it on the car. I will say that it does not bend very well as far as keeping the stencil on the actual metal. I think it's more intended for like flat surfaces, but you can manipulate it to where it will actually work. It's very cool. I think a lot of people who are wanting pinstriping, you can choose different styles. I just chose this one because it's more of an older style pinstriping, but there's all other kind of stencils they offer. Also comes with some cool stickers. But yeah, I'm gonna end up putting this on the actual outside of the car with the color of the green wheels. I gotta try to color match these wheels here. I don't know what color that actually is, but as you see, I'm starting to actually take that side off. I actually end up spraying the top of the radiator the same color as that green. That way it kind of breaks up some of all that black in there. I'm gonna leave that there. It's pretty cool, the old horn he had put in there. But yeah, what we'll do is I'm gonna keep working at it. Eventually get this. I may put a stencil on the back wall. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how it turns out. I'm still waiting for some stuff to dry on the vehicle. Once it's dry, I'll get y'all in there when I start spraying again. Alright, as you can see, I got my paint out. I had to add some reducer to it. It was a little too thick. I had it dialed in pretty good the other day when I was painting. As you can see, it paints, but it paints very, very light, which means it's going to be very time consuming to get all this completely covered. But that's fine, because I mean, I got all day to do all this. I mean, put your light coat on there and then come back and just keep filling in the gap. That's all you gotta do. I went test painted one of the stripes on the car, and it actually came out really well. So I'm gonna get this painted here. Like I said, like last time, I didn't specify how much reducer I used, how much paint I used. I actually used a Cajun injector to get the paint out of the can, which was clean, by the way. I didn't just cook a Thanksgiving turkey and then went straight to the Cajun injector to pull the paint out, because like I said, you don't need much paint to fill up this little thing here. So I just use a Cajun injector just to fill it up. Come out here and just lay some paint. That's all you gotta do. See how it's coming together? I mean, you see how blotchy it is here when I started with it, trying to figure out how much air to use and how much reducer. I think I kicked it down to like 55 psi to paint with, even though it's still kind of high. Anything lower, the pressure drop is significant. So, I mean, you want to kind of keep it at a steady pace. You don't want the pressure to drop too low. Then that's when you start getting blotchy, or pressure kicks on, and you have to worry about, like I said, water or any type of particles getting in. So you just take your time, slowly, just lightly. It comes on this black here, and then we put a light coat. Like I said, I am outside, which is not ideal for painting because you have dust and everything else flying through the air. Plus it being fall, almost winter, everything's falling out of the trees. But I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway, and you should too, because ain't nobody gonna stop if you do it. So I'm gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna keep on rocking. And like I said, I'm pretty excited about the fender we got for the Mustang. I'm hoping to start working on the hood today. Like I said, I wasn't gonna spend $1,000 on a hood and a fender, which, I mean, that's a third of what I paid for the entire car, which ran and drove, you know, from when I bought it. So I'm not gonna spend that much money, even though, you know, you're trying to put as much money as you can into your hobbies. But guys like us, we're on a budget build, and we're going to try to get by with a little bit we can use, a little bit we would need to buy. So I'm going to keep on cracking at this painting, and once I get done with this one here, I'll bring y'all back in and show you how you look. I mean, like right here, that crack in the paint. I'm not worried about that crack in the paint, because all you got to do is whoop, spin that sucker around. Guess what? It's not even there. I mean, I'm not going to spend the time on this, because eventually I am going to end up putting the aftermarket carburetor on it, getting rid of the original, because she's probably on her last leg. So I'm not going to spend too much time trying to get it. I'm just getting it to where it looks nice. Like I said, the car show is going to be on Sunday. I think I get in touch with Tommy, who runs it, him and his wife, really cool people. And all the money, like I said, goes to a good cause. I think last week they did one, all the charity and everything went to that. All the money that got brought in from that show went back into the charity. So Like I said, if anybody here near Denham or in the Baton Rouge or New Orleans area, y'all want to come out and check it out, man. It's on my Facebook page, What Now Garage. Excuse me. And there's a whole bunch of cool people out there y'all can meet and hang out with. And even if you're looking for like parts for cars, I mean, we got so many parts like in my shop. People need something for a Mustang or a square body. You know, I got parts for them. So, I mean, we're all not into making money for this stuff, man. We do it to help everybody out. That's what it's all about, the car community. All right, y'all. I'll bring y'all back in when I go to put another coat on it. All right, so I ended up actually changing the tip out to a 0.8 millimeter to get it a better spray pattern. It actually came out really good. I even got the handle green, but like I said, it's just to get everything going. Of course, you know, we got Deuce outside. What's going on, babe? Oh, what you doing? But yeah, as I was doing that, I got kind of bored. Came back in here, sprayed a little bit back on the engine here. Got these stripes made up also. Did a little touch up on that. I'm actually going to take the wiring harnesses off here and here. I'll bring y'all back in. I'm going to wipe it down with some, clean it all up, get it clean so I can get it sprayed. Like I said, this video here is not going to be a very long video. It's probably going to be a regular video and just painting some things up for the car show for this Sunday. That's what the real video is going to be, is this Sunday, so y'all can see all those cars out there and everybody showing their support for Mr. Mac. But yeah, I'm going to get all this cleaned up, get it all taped up. I'll bring y'all in here when I go to spray it. I'm probably going to run out of paint. I may just spray some of it black and then go back with the green again. It's kind of a pretty good combo. It's not going to be overwhelming with the green because most of it under there is already black. I'm going to give it a chance on those pinstriping things. You can see right here, I already tried to do some stenciling already. I got to bring the pressure way down. Pressure was way too high. It was just splattering everywhere. So I'm going to have to bring the pressure down. We're trying to find a spot to where I can put some on here, and then I'll bring y'all in when it's ready to be sprayed. All right, let's get it going. All right, I'm back. I had to go to O'Reilly's and get some more of this paint here. It's not normally what I use, but it actually came out really well. And here, as you can see, the black is really, really shiny. Took all this off, taped that off. I'm taping around anything I don't want sprayed. I'm going to be spraying at the angle that I try to keep. I'm not really worried about this here, but I'm spraying at an angle where I'm going to try to keep most of the paint into the engine bay. As you see here, you know, it's the attention to detail. You know, I'm going to be spraying this way to try to get this coverage, get all up in this area here, but I want to take everything off to make sure that none of the shiny black gets on this dull, even though I'm going to end up repainting it eventually. I want to try to get the best quality I can under the hood. A lot of people are going to ask why you concentrate so much under the hood, not so much the rest of the car. Well, right now, I'm just trying to get that side of it done. That way when I go to paint this, I can literally just tape the inside seam of these fenders and close everything up, spray everything I need to spray, and not have to worry about touching the engine bay again unless something mechanical happens or if we decide to change something under the hood. Like I said, like changing the car out, maybe it's another one. But as far as everything under the hood, I'm going to leave as is. I'm going to spray all this black. Like I said, I'm not really worried about this green that I just sprayed. I'm just testing things out. But I'm also going to come back with some green once I lay this black down as a base. It kind of gives some help on protecting from some of this rust here. Usually you spray primer, but I'm out. So I'm just going to use this black paint to kind of use as my primer. I wouldn't recommend it at all. I usually prime everything, as y'all see on the Mustang. Everything's prime. I actually have to get primer that matches that way when I go to spray the color. Depending on your base, the color may be darker in sections that the primer is darker in, so you want to kind of get it all one color. So I'm going to start spraying. I'm going to actually record some of the stuff that I'm spraying. I'm going to try to keep it off the new green stripes and everything. I may use some cardboard or something just to lay over that, just to kind of keep it from overspraying on the green. The engine itself I'm not really worried about because I can touch up. Like I said, I got plenty of paint there on the table. But yeah, we'll get into this and we'll start spraying. Alright, so I wasn't going to paint as much green it's actually on it now. I'm actually finished with it now. I took all the tape off except for here, which you can see I still have some on the hood, which we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Like I said, this is going to be a short video. I'm just trying to get it ready for Sunday. Trying to get everything that's under the hood kind of complete before we get back on the Mustang. That's going to be done. Probably I'll start that one tomorrow. It'll be another major video. I'm going to do the first part of it and probably finish it up on Monday or Tuesday. But as y'all can see, it actually didn't turn out bad at all. I was going to keep the top black, but it was just so much in there that it kind of took away from everything else. So I went and scratched it up and then applied some more green to it. I mean, you really can't see how shiny it is, but it's actually real shiny. Put the air breather back on, touched up some of the black paint on the fender, which you can probably see some of the fade, but I'm not really worried about that. Like I said, just trying to get this done for the car show and everything like that. It actually sprayed. I mean, I'm impressed with that little gun. It actually did really, really well. Like I said, I did the radiator, hood latch, all in here between the radiator core support and everything like that. All this has been painted black. Like I said, I retouched up the fenders. I did a little touch up on the actual engine itself. It did have some spots where it had some black still bleeding through. But other than that, man, it came out really, really well. But like I said, we'll get into some more mechanical stuff whenever I get done with the Mustang. Like I said, I want to try to get it painted and out of the shop. It needs to be out of that shop. It's been buried in there for like a year and a half. And it's time for my wife to better get back behind the wheel of it. I'm also going to be redoing the wheels. The black that's on it's not high quality. So I'm going to end up sanding them back down, spraying them. I'm not going to show you all that stuff because that's pretty boring. Anybody who's painted rims before knows how it's done. But I am going to be changing tires on it because they do run flat. So hopefully we can get all this stuff done, knocked out. We can get the hood finished on tomorrow. We'll get the hood finished tomorrow. That way I can probably get the fenders back on it, because I'm going to take the driver's side fender, put it on my sawhorses and get it sanded down and primed. Get the other one scuffed up and primed. That way when the hood's finished, I can get all that back together and get it all done at one time. Pull it out of the shop. I'll start disassembling, brake lights, stuff like that. Anything that needs to come off the car is going to come off the car. I'm probably going to take the rearview mirrors off. I'm going to leave the door handles and all taped, and everything else will just be taped off. And I'm just going to do once the paint gets here on the 16th, I'm going to be painted on the 17th, which is a Friday. I'm going to try and knock that thing out. I'm using a stage 1 paint on it, which is an enamel, which you really don't need to put clear on it, because as long as you wax it and buff it and stuff like that, every once in a while the paint's going to last. So that's going to do it for this little small episode of the 52. And hopefully tomorrow I'm going to start, like I said, I'm going to start filming on the Mustang tomorrow. That one will be a video that's going to be coming out after the car show. So I'll have the car show, this one coming out now, the car show is going to be coming out next, and then us doing work on the Mustang. Hopefully it's out of the shop, it's all sanded down, it's all wiped down and be ready to go for Friday. And it should be ready to be sprayed and ready to go. So until next time, y'all, like I said, I appreciate everybody who watches. I understand it takes a little while for these channels to take off, but it's up to y'all to like and subscribe and to view the videos. Like I said, I enjoy seeing that the people actually like the videos and actually watch them. I got like 160 something views, which is awesome to me. That's like 1 million to me. So hopefully we'll get all this stuff done, get y'all some more content, and we'll start jumping between cars, truck 69, the 52, and the 65. I got the engine working on. I may pull the engine out. So until then, till next time, from What Now Garage and Mr. Deuce. See y'all next time.